Our next honoree is Franz Fuertges, and his son, H. Walter Fuertges, is here to honor his dad.
Franz Joseph Fuertges was born in 1933 in Essen, Germany. In 1958, he came to the United States. By 1963, his wife, and his 4 children moved to Denville. Since that time, my father's been active in many community projects. Over the past 50 years, he's helped build floats for parades, planted trees throughout town, shrubs, flowers, and he helped build playgrounds and parks. He's been very active in his trade associations, and that would be for landscapers and nurseries in New Jersey, always striving to improve the quality of those industries. He's been recognized with citations and awards for his work on the New Jersey Flower and Garden Show and from those associations that he was always on committees for. For most people, that would be enough. Most people would retire satisfied with those accomplishments. My father now spends his retirement working as hard as ever and volunteering even more time for the town of Denville. When you drive through Denville, you'll see evidence of his work through the Beautification Committee. You'll see planters with flowers throughout town. You'll see the entrances of Route 46 and Route 10 into town, which once were overgrown with weeds and vines, are now beautifully planted. And a fountain marks a park in the center of Denville. While these accomplishments are visible, those who have worked for my father will tell you his greatest contribution is having taught us that talk is cheap. A community is built by doing, not talking. We've learned that hard physical work brings dignity, honor, and pride. I present to you Franz Fuertges.
Traditionally, one thanks the presenter for the honor that is bestowed on one. But here I have to say the honor belongs to the people who have helped us. And those are the people back there who are presently enjoying the group of people who volunteer. And these are great volunteers, and not only by, as my son indicated, by talking, but putting their hand to use. The evidence is quite clear in Denville. We hear or see thumbs up. Thank you for what you're doing, and I hope we can keep on doing so for the near future, or for the future. Don't put any limitation to it. Thank you.
Mayor Tom Andes is here to honor Franz.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Denville. It's our 100th anniversary. We're celebrating our centennial, and we welcome you to the hub of Morris County. Franz has been working, his group has been working tirelessly in making our community look as beautiful as ever. My first interaction with Franz was back in 1995-96, and we were building a playground at a garden field, and 1,200 bricks were laid. I couldn't keep up. All I did was hand the bricks to him. I couldn't keep up with the way he was laying them down. He's a tremendous worker. I have with me Administrator Stephen Ward and Councilman Kevin Scollins. I have a proclamation. I like to read, and bear with me, but I think it's appropriate because Franz means a lot to the people here in Denville. Whereas St. Francis Residential Community presents annually the Living Treasure Award to an outstanding volunteer of Morris County, And whereas Franz Fuertges, born in Germany in 1933, immigrated to the United States in 1959 and moved to Denville in 1962 with his wife Hilda, raised their 4 children in their Ford-Road home, and are enjoying semi-retirement and their 10 grandchildren. And whereas Franz Fuertges has a master's degree in horticulture and for over 50 years has donated his time and talent to the beautifying Denville, and whereas Franz Fuertges, the 1976 bicentennial of the United States, designed and built the Monument Park at the intersection of Bloomfield Avenue and Broadway, and whereas Franz Fuertges in 1996 designed and led the construction of the brick walkway at the Garden Field Playground, and whereas Franz Fuertges has guided Boy Scouts who are working on the Eco Scout Community Service projects, and whereas Franz Fuertges has stepped forward as a leader of the Denville Beautification Committee, elevating the level of beauty around our community, and whereas the Beautification Committee under Franz Fuertges' leadership tiled new planters, planted shrubs and flowers at the Route 46 and Route 53 intersections, created a wonderful park-like setting at the Riverside McCarter Park, and whereas Franz Fuertges has passed on to many young men in his employ and many volunteers the value of hard work, honesty, and integrity, and whereas Franz Fuertges has demonstrated in his daily life his love for his family, community, and country. Now, therefore, I, Thomas W. Andes, Mayor of the Township of Denville, proclaim Tuesday, May 14, 2013, Franz Fuertges Day in Denville, and as well as citizens. He's a tough man to keep up with.
And Ron, we also have the Freeholder Proclamation for you. Your handsome photo and the clock.
Thank you.
Our next honoree is David Manning, and he's going to be presented by his son, Father Paul Manning. Father Paul?